Welcome back to another edition of Quinte Connection. Thanks so much for joining us. Well, as we're all in this together, lockdown that is, we're looking for a lot of things to do safely at home. And this episode's all about virtual fundraisers and stuff coming up this month. So joining us first is Morgan Scott, the Events and Communications Coordinator with the Quinte West Chamber of Commerce, as the Bay of Quinte Home Show has gone virtual as well. So Morgan, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Of course, April is Home Show Month here in Quinte West. We do usually host this event in person, but given the last 2 years with the COVID-19 pandemic, we've moved the show virtually just to ensure that the Quinte West businesses and the local contractors have the opportunity to reach the potential clients here in the Bay of Quinte region.
Yeah, for folks out there who are newer to the Quinte region, Home Show Month is quite popular around here, everything from your home to your garden. So on a typical year, Morgan, how many people would be rolling through the home show?
So the event is usually hosted at the Trenton Community Arenas, and over the 3 days, we see a total of around 1,700 guests and attendees arrive just to talk to the local experts and hear about the home renovation tips that they can receive during that year.
Yeah, this area for sure has some fantastic businesses. So with that, Morgan, how have you and your team kind of restructured this one, and how many businesses are represented this year?
So there's around over 80 local vendors that have participated this year. Each vendor gets a profile within the Bay of Quinte Home Show website. That's www.bayofquintehomeshow.com/2021 virtual show. If you go on there, there's a list of all the vendors and their profiles, what the services they offer, and how they can help you safely throughout the COVID-19 pandemic with offering quotes and the services that they provide.
Yeah, and there's also a great video message by Mayor Jim Harrison as well, promoting shop local, stay local. So Morgan, with you and your team, was there many newer businesses coming on and taking advantage of this different platform?
For sure. So last year we offered it to our past vendors, and then this year I opened it up to more Quinte West businesses and around the region through Bevel, Sterling, all those kinds of broadened our network. And we did have a lot more partnerships come on this year with signing up to be a part of the virtual show, just to ensure that they have the opportunity to speak to their potential clients.
How did it work with the fee portion of things, going from in-person to virtual? The same amount of fees applied for this one?
We actually did this completely free for all the local businesses. So it is free for anyone to sign up and show their profile on the Bay of Quinte Home Show website.
So how long is the website going to be rolling, for the next couple months, or what's kind of the plan long term?
So it is active all throughout the year. It'll be updated probably next April. Or as the updates come in, depending on the COVID-19 restrictions, because some sectors can't work right now, but I'll update it as those restrictions loosen, hopefully. And then the customers and the community can view the listings the entire year if they want to go back and revisit a certain profile, if that service is opened up again.
The word pivot has been a very popular term thrown around the last couple weeks for sure, as we get ready in the shutdown and adjusting. So for you, Morgan, and your team, I mean, how has it been kind of, what's the reaction been like with the home show and kind of everybody overall kind of crossing our fingers and holding tight?
It's definitely, we've pivoted last minute. Actually, last year, the home show was just about to start. Usually it's the second weekend of April. So we were about a month out before that show was about to happen in person. We also do this show in partnership with the Trenton Kiwanis Club. So it's a strong partnership of over 20 years having this show on for the community. So it was definitely challenging moving from the in-person, because everyone loves that in-person interaction, especially with the clients and showing off your products in person. But we also wanted to make sure that it was safe for both the community and the vendors to speak to them about their services.
What's the biggest takeaway for you as you kind of reflect back doing virtual home show, take 2? What's the biggest lesson that you've learned?
Just to flow with the change. I think everyone's needs are different, and just to help as much as I can for the local businesses to reach their potential clients and make sure that they have that opportunity to do so.
Morgan, what's going on with the Facebook page as we continue to promote this one?
So every day, a local vendor specific area is highlighted. One day it will be the local contractors, and then the next day it will be plumbing and heating. And we also asked the vendors if they wanted to include any vendor specials. So those are also highlighted daily. Some are on just for the month, and some are on from April and May. You'll just have to make sure that you contact each vendor to get the deal directly through them.
All right, sounds good. Morgan, before we leave here, anything else you want to add as we look forward to brighter times in person?
This show covers everything from gardens and landscape design, roofing, general contractors, anything that you can find at a in-person show. It's online virtually for everyone in the community to enjoy.
Sounds good. Well, we certainly have lots of time to look around our homes and see kind of what needs to be done soon. Once again, Morgan Scott, the Events and Communications Coordinator with the Quinte West Chamber of Commerce, wishing you and your team well as we look forward to getting back in person. Thank you so much.
Thank you.